Okay, mag-start na ko, Enrico.
Sige, start na, start.
Sige. So, good evening, everyone. So now we're going to tackle about the qualitative and quantitative approach. Qualitative as inductive, a systematic method of analyzing data to develop theories and explanations. It is also known as the inductive reasoning, bottom-up thinking, or inductive research. It starts with collecting data, analyze data, form hypotheses, and lastly, it develops theory. It is used to investigate questions and develop theories. Next, the steps in qualitative as inductive approach.
The collection of data involves conducting interviews with participants to gather valuable information insight. This interview helps researchers exact relevant data that can be analyzed for further study and conclusions. Engaging with participants directly allows for a more comprehensive understanding of the being researched. For example, in a study on consumer behavior in online shopping, researchers may conduct interviews with frequent online shoppers to understand their decision-making process and preferences. This first-hand information provide deeper insights into the factor influencing online shopping habits and help in refining marketing strategies for online sellers.
Bukan nila.
Ano to?
Pattern of identification involves recognizing recurring similarities or differences in data, objects, or events. It involves detecting regularities or relationships that can help predict future occurrences or understand underlying structure. An example of pattern identification could be finding that sales of a product consistently increase every holiday season, indicating a seasonal pattern that can be used to optimize marketing strategies.
Formulation of hypothesis gives a clear explanation of the study or objective to answer with the data analysis. Collect relevant data from reliable sources, making sure that the data is accurate and complete. Explain the findings based on analysis, considering limitations and implications of the given results.
Ako na na ba? Ako na ba? Formulation of hypothesis based on the patterns research propose possible explanation. Student Students with strong communication skills adapt more quickly to workplace. Poor communication makes it harder students to complete and integrate with teams.
Formulation of hypothesis gives a clear explanation of the study or objective to answer with the data analysis. Collect relevant data from reliable sources, making sure that the data is accurate and complete. Explain the findings based on analysis, considering limitations and implications of the given results. Formulation hypothesis based on the patterns, researchers propose possible explanations. Students with strong communication skills adapt more quickly to the workplace. Poor communication makes it harder for students to complete.
And receive better feedback. Group B students take long to adjust and struggle with workplace interactions.
Conclusion. A generalized statement or theory derived from specific observations or data. Strong communication skills help students adapt better to work immersion. Schools should include communication training to prepare students for real-world work environment.
1, 2, 3, go. Quantitative as deductive. A research method that starts with a theory, then develops hypotheses and finally tests those hypotheses with data.
Developing theory, having a good or strong communication skills can help students to adapt and develop their performance in their workplace. A systematic process of making, improving, and proving theories to explain and elaborate phenomena. It has different key steps in theory development and types of theory development. It also involves as new evidence and perspective emerge. Procedure. The study begins with an existing theory about communication skills and workplace adaptability. Effective communication skills are essential for workplace adaptability. Students with strong communication skills adjust more easily to work environment.
Communication skills adapt more quickly to the workplace. H2. Poor communication makes it harder for students to complete tasks and integrate with teams.
Data collection and experimentation. Collect data from a large and representative sample for the generalizability of findings. Make the instruments reliable and valid by conducting tests and pilot studies. Prepare and execute a research method to collect quantitative data. For instance, Group A receive communication training before starting their work immersion. Group B do not receive any training. So you can see the difference between the two. Group A has received the knowledge from the communication training, and Group B there's no knowledge at all. So the methods of collecting the data is first surveys on students' experience. By giving some questions to the students, it is where we can get the information if they really receive any communication training before their work immersion or on-job training. On the other hand, interviews with supervisors on student performance, it is where to collect the data, the the researcher will interview the student supervisor to know if the student's performance, if they really apply the communication training or they didn't receive any at all based on their performance of their work. Okay.
Analysis refers to the process of testing a hypothesis or theory by analyzing data to determine if it supports or rejects the predicted outcome. It involves using statistical methods to examine the data, identify patterns and relationships, and draw conclusions based on the evidence. The researchers, the researchers analyze the collected data to determine whether it supports the hypothesis. The finding shows that Group A students adapt faster, communicate more effectively, and receive better feedback. Group B students struggle more with communication, take longer to adjust, and struggle with workplace interactions.
Conclusion: a specific statement that is logically derived from a set of general premises, meaning if the premises are true, the conclusion must also be true. It is a direct result of applying established rules or principles to specific situations, providing certainty rather than just probability. It applies logic to previously stated premises which, which are considered to be true. Example: in conclusion, the study confirms that strong communication skills enhance students' adaptability during work immersion. Pre-immersion communication training is recommended to improve workplace performance.